welcome to the Citizen Academy Grand Tours series. In this tour, we're going to be looking at the Selfland Hangar, which is quite huge, as you can see. And the reason why I wanted to do reviews of hangars is because I looked on YouTube, and no one has done a review of a hangar in a long time. I guess that's because hangars came out well over a year ago. So it's sort of, been there, done that. But I'm thinking there have been some changes to hangars, so it might be time to give hangars a fresh look. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little mini-series of hangar reviews since I own all 4 hangars. And I wanted to start with the sort of base model, sort of the economy model. This is the hangar you get if you were to get a ship that's in the price range of around $35 to $60, $65 range. This is the hangar that comes with those ships. Now, it's just as functional as all the other hangars. The only real difference at this point is the aesthetics of the hangar and what kind of preference you have. This has a very industrial, no-nonsense, no-frills, very utilitarian look to it. And a lot of people really like that look. So let's take a little quick tour. A lot of cables laying around. This is the main hangar door right here. This is where your ship launches out from and comes in to the hangar, right here. That's the business end of the hangar. And I guess this rolls up into the ceiling up there somehow. I don't see any kind of mechanics that are exposed that would lift up the door. But anyway, there it is. The level of detail in these hangars is really something. I mean, just here, take a look at this. Let me crouch down here. Something as mundane as just some pipe work in a grungy hangar like this is very, very well detailed. I mean, this could be just done as just a sort of a painted flat mask, but this is actually, I don't know if you can really tell, but it's an actual 3D object that has depth to it. It's not just a flat surface that's painted to look like this. Those are actual objects. That's pretty cool. And look at this over here. This amazing detail. Now, Star Citizen is going to be an amazing game when you get all giddy and excited by looking at air ducts in a grungy old hangar. Because I figure if CIG is willing to go to this much detail in something as simple as a ship hangar, how awesome is the entire game going to be when it's all finished? Just look at the level of detail in here. It's just phenomenal detail. Even the atmospherics are really, really well done. Like little detail like this over here. Look at that. Pretty cool. We can take a little steam bath right here. Ooh. Okay. So let's run over here real quick. This door, for a long time, was non-functional, but now it is functional. Voila. I'm thinking this is some kind of a large airlock or a foyer lobby area for entry into my hangar. Because the way I'm thinking is, let's say you've done a cargo... God, those doors are loud. Let's say you've done a cargo run and you've brought a load of cargo back to your hangar, and you have factories on the planet that need the goods that you've brought in. How is it going to get to that factory? It's not going to go out that door, because that's where your ships launch out from. These side doors lead to the side bays where your other ships are parked. Can't really take it up through the ceiling, so any cargo or goods you need to deliver are going to have to go through this door, which also explains why it's so large. If this was a door just meant for people, it wouldn't be this big. This is a door meant for bringing in land-based ground transport vehicles that come through here, go into your hangar, load up all your cargo and goodies that you've brought in from some other planet somewhere, take it out here, drive through your lobby area. God, that's loud. Drive through this like lobby area. Then this door here, this is the door, as far as my best educated guess goes, this is the door that leads out into the city or the town that your hangar is located at. So through these doors is the Star Citizen universe, or part of it. And I wish it would open now, but I can't get through. Let me out, let me out. So I'm thinking that's where that door leads to. There's no door on that side, but there is a door here, which is also non-functional. I'm thinking this must be your own personal like office area or changing room area, where you have all your armor and spaceflight suits and weapons and tools. Those are all going to be stored inside here. So to start your business day, you come in through here from the town or city. You go into here, you suit up, get all your tools on your tool belt, weapons and whatnot, get all those gathered up. Go out here, get into your ship, doors open. That door is really too loud. The big door is open and out you go. Now the problem is, what happens, I'm thinking either your hangar is going to be situated on a planet, which means when the door is open, there's no problem with being exposed to that vacuum of space. But what if your hangar is on an asteroid or is on a space station and these doors open? This entire area is going to be open to the vacuum of space, and whoever's walking around here or whatever is loose on the ground, like any cargo you have, is going to be sucked right out. But there is a solution. Here, take a look at this video. So this is a movie that CIG made of a ship entering a hangar. Doors are opening. Here comes the ship into the hangar, comes through the big doors, and it makes its landing. Now I want to enhance the lighting here and play back a little snippet in slow motion so you can get a better idea of what I'm talking about. All right, now that special effect, I believe, is a force field of the ship coming in. And that force field is maintaining the atmosphere inside the hangar. If it were exposed to vacuum, that cable right here would be pointed toward the open doors because all the air is rushing out, and these items here would be flying out the hangar as well. So that is my theory on a force field. Okay, so that explains how not only do you have a door here, but there's a force field as well that keeps the integrity of the atmosphere inside your hangar intact. At least, that's my idea, and I'm sticking to it. Let's run over here real quick. This is my sim pod for going into Arena Commander and practicing my flight skills. And we're not going to go into that today. That's for another video. This is my holo table where I designate what ship I want to load with various weapons and shields and whatnot. But we're not going to mess with this right now. That's also the subject for another video. Turn that off. And things like lockers and other hangar flare type items. Items like my aquarium over there and my ship models and my liquor cabinet. This is all hangar flare stuff, which is also the subject for another video. I want to keep this as short as possible. Okay? I only want to focus on the Selfland Hangar itself. This elevator reminds me of the scene in Aliens when Sigourney Weaver has just rescued Newt and she's trying to get back up onto the platform where the android is supposed to be waiting, and she goes out onto the platform and he's not there, and the alien is climbing up the elevator shaft. This is what that elevator shaft, this reminds me a lot of that scene, because it had these red lights, it had this industrial sort of look to it in the movie. Pretty cool stuff. This is the control center for my hangar. Really, really primitive looking, considering this is supposed to be 2945 AD. I mean, look at all these switches here. These are from the 1950s. These little toggle switches here. These are just placeholder graphics for the computer displays, just to make it look nice temporarily. I also like how my shadow is really well done, even as I turn like this to the left and to the right. Pretty cool. These are fuel canisters. You'll find these laying around the hangars all over the place. 200 cartridges, 7.62 millimeter rounds. That's a lot of rounds. More cartridges, another fuel cell, storage for maybe weapons. This is another door that is not functional, but it will be someday. Oh, here's another detail. Check that out. That is amazing detail. Again, for just something as simple as a hangar. Pretty amazing stuff. This leads out into the other bay. There's my Hornet right there. But let's confine ourselves to the main area. Look at this this bale of wire here. Just look at the detail on that. Just amazing. And that's that's just a spool of wire that they detail out that much. That must have taken some time to do. If they spend that much detail on something as simple as that, then the entire game is just going to be amazing. Lots of cool detail. Uh-oh. Oh, and we have a short. I have to get the maintenance out here to fix that next week. Huh. Yeah, oh well. One thing that's nice about a hangar like this is the hangar fees that you have to pay for maintenance on your hangar. I imagine for the Selfland Hangar, they're not going to be very expensive. And judging by the looks of how the place is neat and tidy, I would say you get what you pay for. Another elevator coming up to get me. There must be a pressure plate below here that triggers the elevator to come up. I want to see what's over here first. Look at that detail. Pretty cool stuff. Here's a better view of the main doors. Do a nice, smooth, slow panorama. Really nice atmospherics, too. How it's all kind of hazy looking. It's pretty cool stuff. Okay, let's go down here. Okay, now we're on the other side of the bay. There's my Hornet again. And then this is basically a carbon copy of the central bay over here. I like that view. It's pretty cool looking. It's pretty cool how this opens up like that. Pretty neat. Man, that is a wreck. Well, you get what you pay for. Another cable laying around. I really must have maintenance get their act together here. It's a pretty messy hangar. My ship really looks out of place. It's so neat and bright and clean and modern looking compared to all this. Really stands out. Well, that is all I wanted to show you for the Selfland Hangar. There she is in all her glory, if you want to call it that. And next time I will be doing the tour of the AeroView hangar. It's a bit of a modern looking hangar, a lot cleaner than this, a little bit brighter lighting. So one thing I don't like about this hangar is that the lighting is not very good. It's not really good for showing off your ships. But a lot of people like this grungy, used industrial kind of a look. For some people it really suits them. Well, that is it. I can't think of anything else. I'm trying to keep this video short. And I'll be going over those hangar flare items in a separate video. And that is about it. Well, I certainly hope you enjoyed this first hangar tour video. And the other three for the AeroView, the Revel in York, and the Asteroid hangar will be coming up in the next couple of weeks or month or so. So if you want to leave a comment, I would really appreciate it. I'm quite active in my comments section on my channel. I like to engage with my viewers and have them give me ideas for making improvements to my videos, so I really enjoy getting feedback. And if you really want to show additional support for my channel, please click on the little red subscribe button below. Until next time, this is Citizen Academy wishing you fame and fortune in the verse.